Hello children, welcome to your science class. Today we are going to start our third chapter, fiber to fabric. First of all, I have to ask you a question. From where we will get the fibers? From where we will get the fibers? Yes, in your class 6th, you have learned about some fibers obtained from plants and some fibers obtained from animals, right? Okay, we get fibers from plants and animals. Look here, my dears, look here. From these figures, you can find the fiber providing plants and animals. Fiber providing plants and animals. Have you seen? Clear? Yes. And you also learned that the wool and silk fibers are obtained from animals, right? Wool and silk fibers are obtained from animals. Do you like to wear the silk fabric? Yes, of course. We all like to wear the silk fabric, right? Yes, that silk and wool fibers obtained from where? Obtained from animals. Then from where we will get the wool? Yes. Yes, wool is obtained from the fleece of animals. Wool is obtained from the fleece of animals. Now you have a doubt about the fleece, right? What is fleece? Yes, I will tell you, my dear. Look here. Here in this figure, no, you can notice the hair of the animals, right? Hair of this animal. Yes, this hair is called fleece. This hair is called fleece. Okay, and this fleece provides wool for of fabric. So what is fleece? Yes, fleece is a hair of animal. Wool is obtained from the fleece of that animal. Wool is obtained from the fleece. You got it? Yes. Now let us have a discussion about the wool. Let us have a discussion about the wool. Wool come from sheep, goat, yak and some other animals, right? Okay, wool comes from sheep, goat, yak and some other animals. These wool yielding animals bear hair in their body. These wool yielding animals, these wool providing animals has hair on their body, right? Look here, my dear. Here you can see the sheep, goat and yak, right? Three animals, sheep, goat and yak. Okay, and they have hair on their body, right? From this hair the wool is yielding. Wool is yielding from this hair. Clear? Yes. Now shall we have a look on the animals that yield wool? Shall we? Are you ready for that? Yes. The commonly available wool in the market is sheep wool. Okay, we are getting the wool from the market now. That such type of commonly available wool is sheep wool. Okay, wool is common in Tibet and Ladakh. Wool is common in Tibet and Ladakh. Tibet and Ladakh are the regions located near the Himalaya, right? Okay, near the Himalaya, Tibet and Ladakh. Clear? Next wool is Angora wool, my dear. Angora wool. Angora wool is obtained from Angora goats. And this goats, Angora goat found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Here you can see the Angora goat, right? Angora goat. The Angora goat provides Angora wool. Okay, and this goat found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. Clear? Kashmiri goat also provides wool. Kashmiri goat also provides very soft wool, my dear. Kashmiri goat. The fur or hair on the body of camels is also used as wool. You got it? Okay, the hair of the camel, hair of the some types of camels or also used as what? Wool, my dear. Clear? Okay, and here you can notice two types of animals, no? Llama and alpaca. Llama and alpaca, they found in South America, also yield wool. Llama and alpaca. Okay, from here you got the idea about the animals that yield wool, right? Animals that yield wool. You got it now, my dears? Yes, very good. Now let us have a discussion about the making of wool from fibers of animals. Shall we have a discussion about that? Making of wool from the fibers of animals, no? Okay, for obtaining wool, sheep are reared. We want to rear the sheep. Okay, the farmers are rearing the sheep for obtaining the wool, right? Clear? Yes. Then we want to process the fibers or hairs we got from the animals, no? We want to process that fibers and hairs we got from the animals into wool. We want to process them. Okay, shall I ask you a question? Yes. Can we directly use the hairs of animals as a fabric? No, we can't directly use the hairs of animals as a fabric, right? As a cloth, right? Yes. So we want to process it. Okay, we should process it. We should process that hairs into wool. We should process that fibers into wool. Clear? Now we have to discuss about that processing fibers into wool. There are different steps, my dear. There are different steps for the processing fibers into wool. Steps of processing fibers into wool. Look here. First step is shearing. Second step is scouring. Third step is sorting. And fourth one is the removal of burrs. Fifth one is dyeing. Give color. Dyeing, no? And the sixth step is roll into yarn. Roll into yarn. There are 6 steps for the processing fibers into wool. 6 steps are there for processing fibers into wool. You got it right? Yes. First process is shearing, right? First process is shearing. I will show you a video of shearing. Look here, my dear. What you have seen here, my dear? Yes, a person is removing the fleece of a sheep, right? A person is removing the fleece of a sheep, hair of a sheep, along with the thin layer of skin. Okay, the fleece of the sheep along with the thin layer of skin is removed from its body. This process is called shearing. Removal of the fleece along with the thin layer of skin is called shearing. Okay, a machine is used to shave off the hair here, right? A machine is used to shave off the hair. Clear? Now you have a question you might know. Does it hurt the sheep? No, my dear. Shearing does not hurt the sheep. Okay, the thin layer of skin and the fleece again will grow on the body of sheep. That's why it does not hurt the sheep. You got it? Yes. Next step is scouring. Scouring, right? Next step is scouring. Look here, what is scouring? During scouring, the shade skin put in a tank. Put in a tank and thoroughly wash to remove grease, dust and dirt. Here now you can see at the time of washing, at the time of washing, the grease, dust and dirt substances are removing, right? Yes. Okay. So the sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove grease, dust and dirt. This is called scouring. This is called scouring. Okay. Nowadays scouring is done by machines, my dear. Nowadays scouring is done by machines. You got it right? The washing of sheared skin. That is called scouring. After scouring, sorting is done. Sorting. What is sorting? Shall we have a look on a video? Yes, look here. What you have seen here, my dear? Yes, sorting method. The hairy skin is sent to a factory where hair of different types are separated or sorted. Here you have seen, the hair of different types of hair are separated or sorted. Clear? The hairy skin is sent to a factory where hair of different textures, different types are separated or sorted. That is called sorting. You got it? Yes. The next step is removal of burrs. Burrs means a thick form of fiber in between that hair. That thick form of fiber want to be removed, want to be separate from that. That is the removal of burrs. Okay, there are the same burrs which sometimes appear on the sweaters, right? Have you seen the burrs on your sweaters? A thick form of fiber on the sweater, right? That thick form of fiber is called burrs. That want to be separate from that hair. That is a fourth step, removal of burrs from the hair. Got it right? Yes. The next step is dyeing the fibers. Dye means the fibers can be dyed in various colors. Look here, my dear. Look this video. Here from this video you can understand what is dyeing. Here the fibers can be dyed in various colors. Look, various colors used here. And mix that color. Mix that colors. Different colors are using here, right? This is called dyeing process. Give color to the fibers. You understood, right? Yes. Dyeing process. Then the last step of processing the fibers into wool is roll into yarn. After dyeing, it should roll into yarn. Let us have a look on this video. Look here. Here the fibers are straightened and rolled into yarn. Fibers are straightened here and then rolled into yarn. Here no, the longer fibers are used to make the sweaters, and the shorter fibers are used to make the woolen cloth. Longer fibers used to make the sweaters and shorter fibers used to make the woolen cloth here. You got it right? Yes. Okay. And here we had a discussion about the steps of the processing fibers into wool. Clear? I hope you understood about the steps, my dear. You got the idea right? Yes, very good.